continue to say no in terms of fouling.
Hasek, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 5 here tonight.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And the basket by Gordon.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target. And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team.
Look at that!
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
Cole's check in for Drew Holiday. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Mills. And he converts the layup. Mills has got 5. Leonard with the steal. Here's Marjanovic. Hasek defending. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Hasek. Anderson comes in for Davis. Cunningham, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Pondexter in for Gordon. And here's Anderson for 3. Cunningham dishes it to Ajinça. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Pelicans and where they stand statistically right now. 7th in three-point field goal percentage, 12th in scoring, and they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
And they've also enjoyed a lot of success from beyond the arc. I mean, as you can see by that top 10 ranking and three-point percentage, that's a shot they should continue to feature in their offense.
A 3 from Anderson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
From deep, Green. Good on the shot. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Releases. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got 5 points so far.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Here's Marjanovic. The rebound by Anderson.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
He lobs it up. And it's Ajinça missing.
It's hard not to go for it. see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Yeah, the shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's exactly what they should have in mind here. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pelicans ahead, leading by 10. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Parker out there with Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Martin. And it's Leonard in the 4 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Evans with the steal. Here's Holiday. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And the Pelicans lead by 10. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And Holiday, here we go. Asik, the pass to Holiday. And Davis can't get it to go. Aldridge, this is to Parker. Back to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Leonard. That's good.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Anthony Davis.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
San Antonio calls timeout. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Kyle Anderson comes in for Tony Parker.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pelicans leading by 11. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Green comes in for Kevin Martin. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Parker drives in, looking to end the run. Stolen by Evans. Poked loose. Holiday against Parker. For 3. And he gets the bucket.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
San Antonio, please give it up for the Spurs Gates team.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Davis. Made that one as his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 10-point game.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
The quick look, no good that time.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Yeah, and they've been on the winning end. I mean, effort is one thing you can always control in addition to attitude. I would credit this lead to force of will.
West can't hit. Pelicans leading by 12. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Free throw line jump shot. That doesn't go either for Davis. Down low. Shot's good by Mills.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New Orleans.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Anthony Davis. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Ginobili the pass to West. Stolen by Ashik. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ashik.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Ginobili dishes to Diaw. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 35 seconds left in the game. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the jam by Ajinça.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the West.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
At the line for the Spurs.
2 shots, gentlemen.
Alexis Ajinça.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. San Antonio calls timeout. They're losing by 6. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I'm not sure the two-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
That's no-brainer, partner. I mean, that's their only choice. Shoot the 3 and hopefully get it down and then foul.
Over to the wing. Dives for it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Eight seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Mills can't hit. Ginobili with the steal. Stolen by Ashik.